11 News starts with breaking news.
Breaking now, a man accused in a cross-country kidnapping is staying in jail. Police say John Chapman killed a Bethel Park woman, and the district attorney's office just argued he is a flight risk.
Channel 11's Gabriella DeLuca was in the courtroom, and she joins us live with the breaking details this afternoon. Gabriella?
Gordon and Peggy, I just walked out of court in the last 20 minutes or so. Inside, the public defender argued that his client's preliminary hearing should either be moved up or he should be let out on bond. Judge Manning denied bond. John Chapman appeared by video for his bail hearing. He didn't show any emotion at all during the hearing. The DA said his bond was previously denied by the Bethel Park magistrate because of an anticipated homicide investigation in Nevada. So far, no homicide charges have been filed, and there hasn't been a request for extradition. Chapman is charged in the kidnapping of Jamie Fedden. He allegedly confessed to police that he drove her, his girlfriend, to a Nevada desert and suffocated her. The DA called Chapman a flight risk, and the judge denied bond. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for December. We'll have much more on this story coming up at 5 tonight on Channel 11. Reporting live in downtown Pittsburgh, Gabriella DeLuca, Channel 11 News.
The question should be, has he done this before?
Sharp words from that suspect's ex-wife after hearing the news Friday that John Chapman was connected to the disappearance of Jamie Fedden and possibly, according to his confession, even her death. That woman, Kelly Murray, was sick to her stomach. She was married to Chapman for 7 years, but says he still dated other women. She says he was a manipulator, a liar, and just, quote, evil. Murray also told Channel 11 she found something that did not sit right with her.
I found plastic Ziploc baggies with female underwear, but they were individually bagged with names.
How many would you say you saw?
About 5 to 10.
At this point, despite his confession, Chapman is only charged with kidnapping, but that could change if the body recently found is confirmed to be that of Fedden. We're told that identification process could take weeks. And there is still a lot of information we want to find out for you. Channel 11's Amy Hudak is in Las Vegas today working on this case. Watch for her report as part of our Team 11 continuing coverage live in Las Vegas and Pittsburgh starting tonight at 5.
A father is facing charges in Westmoreland County. Police say he left a loaded gun out in his home, and his 2-year-old son grabbed it. Police paperwork shows David Margella's wife accidentally shot herself when she rushed to get the gun away from the boy at their home in Derry Township. She was shot in the thigh. We're working to find out how she's doing. Margella faces charges of reckless endangerment and child endangerment.
A gloomy day. Temperatures still below normal right now.
And meteorologist Danielle Dozier has a look at the forecast now and severe weather center 11. Danielle.
Very gray outside, of course. Yeah, it's a gloomy day, and it's chilly too because the clouds are out, and this is a live look outside. And if you've been outside at all today, you probably noticed a little bit of wetness on your rooftops of your car, on your windshield out there early this morning. That was a little bit of drizzle we had, and we also were tracking that haze. And haze is when you have pollutants in the atmosphere, believe it or not, that are trapped at the surface. So you're noticing that as well. It's 40 degrees right now in Pittsburgh, 43 in Greensburg, 39 in Beaver and in Butler. This evening, if you're heading out, you'll need the coat because temperatures will not be rising much because of the cloud cover today. So we're looking at highs in the low to mid 40s and then down to about 39 degrees through 8 p.m., 37 at 10 p.m. We're all going to need an extra blanket on the bed tonight, or at least the heater running, because we're in for another cold night. I'll let you know what to expect for your Wednesday morning, plus new timing on that late week rain coming in just a few minutes.
An entire police force ordered to take sensitivity training. Ross Township commissioners say it's all connected to comments made by a lieutenant. According to our partners at the Trib, commissioners voted last night to place Lieutenant Matthew Grubb on a 5-day unpaid suspension. That outcome coming after an outside party investigated allegations of inappropriate comments in leadership. The Trib reports it all stemmed from a letter signed by concerned members of the Ross Township Police Department, which accused Grubb of telling police recruits who were completing training that they were now, quote, free to rape and pillage the township, among other offensive things.
Pittsburgh's skyline could be changing. New development in the Strip District is moving forward. Channel 11's Mike Holden joins us live in the Strip with a look at the plan. Mike?
Peggy, good afternoon to you. And here's the thing. Local business owners and managers, like the folks right here at Smallman Street Deli, say there is only a benefit to this. Because in addition to all these folks in here enjoying lunch and hanging out on their break, they believe this could also fill plenty of empty seats, which means a huge economic boost in the very near future. But I have to show you the plan and the work that's already happening right now. Construction equipment is already in place, and crews are hard at work at the first phase of this Strip District redevelopment. It's called 3 Crossings and includes 4 office building and 1 apartment building. Oxford Development is now preparing to present phase 2 of the project to the Planning Commission. If given the green light, the full project would stretch almost across 7 city blocks. The proposed second project includes potentially 6 additional office buildings and 2 more apartment buildings. Folks in the area say they never expected this type of industry and redevelopment, but they fully support it.
I think there's a big need because you have a lot of people that are coming into Pittsburgh for companies such as Google, Amazon. So I think it gives people the options of living close to town.
Okay, so the Planning Commission will vote on this project in the very near future. Of course, we're going to track the latest developments, but there's big questions over parking spaces. Will there be enough? What about the congestion over here on the Strip District streets? We just found out from the company behind this project they plan to build 2 different parking garages. We're diving deeper into concerns for Channel 11 News starting at 5 o'clock tonight. Reporting live in the Strip, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
Allegheny County Controller Chelsea Wagner is testifying now in the case against her. It stems from a police confrontation at a hotel in Detroit. According to the Detroit News, she testified that she was trying to de-escalate the situation outside her hotel room, and she says the police officer was causing chaos when he came back to the room a second time and threatened to tase her. Channel 11 is staying on top of this trial. We'll have much more on these updates coming up tonight at 5. Suspended Pirates pitcher Felipe Vasquez is set to face a judge in the next hour in Westmoreland County. That judge will hear evidence to decide if Vasquez should be extradited to Florida. Police arrested Vasquez back in September. He's accused of sending sexual photos to a teen in Florida. And he's also accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl in Scottsdale back in 2017. Channel 11 is in court to bring you live updates on Channel 11 News at 5.
A judge says Pittsburgh's Catholic diocese cannot use more than $8 million meant for children in need to compensate victims of sexual abuse. More than 360 victims have filed claims against the diocese under the Victims' Compensation Program. The church will now have to find another way to pay those claims.
Police have a message for people in a Pittsburgh neighborhood. Watch your back. Channel 11 finds out what prompted the warning.
There's one specific car thieves across the state like the most, the car that thieves are keeping an eye out for.
A little patchy drizzle in the forecast today, and overcast. I'll let you know if the sun will ever shine here this upcoming week coming up.
And why you could expect to pay more for a fresh cut Christmas tree this year.
You're watching WPXI Now, your source for original local shows. All the best things happening in Pittsburgh in one place. Watch 11 Things to Do, Thursday and Friday mornings at 9:15 on WPXI Now and on demand.
Channel 11 is there.
We're in Bethel Park, South Park, and Mount Lebanon. We cover news everywhere you live.
That's what makes Channel 11 News different.
Downtown, Mount Oliver, East Liberty. For news from where you live,
Watch Channel 11 News at 5.
Watch Catherine Amenta and Gordon Lesh on Channel 11 Morning News.
A string of burglaries and even an assault all around Pittsburgh. You can see the map here where police have responded to calls, all very close to Pitt and CMU in some very popular communities. Our Michelle Newell spoke with people who have taken notice and are paying extra attention to their surroundings.
The crime, where it happened, what the type of crime it was.
It happens often.
Time of the day, where it was. Like for this one, suspect was unknown.
University of Pittsburgh students are constantly alerted about the latest crimes, even the ones that happen off campus. There have been a number of those recently.
Definitely walking together with someone else and making sure, double checking that doors are locked.
Pittsburgh police put out information about recent crimes in Zone 4. Channel 11 found more than 10 burglaries happened in that zone this month. Oakland, Squirrel Hill, Greenfield, Shadyside, and several other neighborhoods were targeted.
Every report that we get, it's not really, they have no suspects or anything, or a couple of them, but so it's a little concerning about that as well.
It hits close to home for these two University of Pittsburgh students.
It's really concerning because, I mean, some of them have been right on our street, really.
McKee Place, Dawson Street, and Forbes Avenue, all of those locations in Oakland, have been hit with burglaries within the last week.
Our roommate, one of his friends, was one of the victims of the robberies.
I'm Michelle Newell for Channel 11 News.
The most recent burglary was Sunday. Police say the victim was assaulted in that case. So far, there have been no arrests. It's also not clear if police think any of the burglaries may be connected.
A Pittsburgh business owner faces criminal charges accused of harassing another business owner, and police paperwork shows it was all over parking spaces. Police have since arrested and charged Kevin Koppel. Koppel owns a parking lot here on 5th Avenue and a barber shop along McGee. Police were called to McGee Street after Koppel claimed someone was blocking the road with a sign. As police investigated, though, they say Koppel had been threatening the rival parking lot owner and that there was video evidence. Police paperwork say he used racial and homophobic slurs against the woman and her son and blocked her lot so drivers couldn't park there. The rival lot owner told police he threatened to kill her and her son and said he was going to rip off the man's arms and slash his throat.
New information on a fire that destroyed a historic building in Butler County. Firefighters thought they'd save the businesses next door until flames rekindled on Saturday. Channel 11 was there Friday night when the former Franklin glass plant in Renfrew first caught fire. The attached building housed 2 businesses, 7 storage garages, 1 full of classic cars. We're told there's now more than $1 million worth of damage.
It was full of smoke in here. It was hard to breathe to get anything out, but we got as much as we could.
Investigators are still trying to figure out exactly how that fire started.
And thousands of Disney Plus accounts have reportedly been stolen by hackers and put up for sale on the dark web. Just hours after the service was launched, hackers hijacked accounts and were either offering them for free or selling them for as much as $11. Disney tells CNBC that the company takes security and privacy of users' data very seriously and says there's no indication of a security breach, but reports say it is likely some users may have the same email and password for multiple sites, including Disney Plus, and that info could have been stolen during previous breaches at other companies. Chick-fil-A will no longer donate money to charities with anti-LGBTQ views. The fast food chain announced starting next year it will only donate to organizations that focus on education, homelessness, and hunger. Chick-fil-A's donations and comments from its executives have caused controversy over the past several years. The CEO has said the Atlanta-based fast food company supports, quote, the biblical definition of the family unit. Gay rights groups have boycotted and opposed the chain over its stance on same-sex marriage.
Expect to pay a little more this year for that fresh-cut Christmas tree. That's because climate conditions have hampered tree growth in some of the nation's biggest tree-growing states like Oregon and North Carolina. It's the result of a shortage of seedlings 8 to 10 years ago and the dry, hot summers of 2017 and 2018, which destroyed thousands of younger trees. While there are trees this year, many are much smaller than in years past.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Back with you with a check of visible satellite right now, which shows all of that white and gray color coming across the screen. That is the overcast sky that will be with us throughout the rest of the day today. A little bit of drizzle is also possible as we have a cold front coming in later on this evening, so we can't entirely rule that out. Aside from that, you may even see a little bit of haze out there. This is a look at our forecast for the rest of the day today. Temperature right around 2 o'clock at 41 degrees, so if you're out walking the dog, you'll need a jacket. 5 o'clock temperature at 41. Cloudy sky continues through 8 p.m. looking at a temperature at 39. Overnight tonight, temperatures will fall back into the 30s, just like they were this morning. So you'll need the coat when you head out the door. 34 in Pittsburgh, 1 above freezing in Butler, about freezing in Beaver, 36 down in Uniontown. And these temperatures are kind of close to where they should be for this time of year. Tomorrow, slightly below average temperatures with a high of 45 degrees. We can't entirely rule out some patchy drizzle out there early in the morning. And if you are out and about, that may limit your visibility. I'll show you fog tracker coming up in the next half hour. Winds will be light out of the west-northwest. That's in response of the cold front moving in here tonight. Those winds tomorrow right around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow in Greensburg, 45, 45 in Washington, about 43 in Beaver, 45 down in Morgantown. Take a look at our rain impacts over the next 4 days. Today will be low impact, patchy drizzle possible this evening with the passage of the cold front and into your early Wednesday morning. Once we get into Thursday, spotty showers are possible come the evening, but I think more widespread rain holds off until we get into Friday morning. So you're noticing that impact up there in the medium category. 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view, and the temperatures kind of a roller coaster as we head into the end of the week. We have a big warm-up coming on Thursday, and that is because we have a southwest wind that's going to develop, and it's going to be a little breezy at times throughout the day. The temperature will go up to about 54 degrees, and a spotty shower in the evening is possible, but more so again as we head into your Friday morning. Looks like some pretty steady rain out there. 50 on Friday, but that temperature will be falling as we have a cold front coming in. I'm going to show you a light up night forecast as well in the next half hour. Closer look at your weekend always in view, and it is trending below average temperature-wise at 41 on Saturday, 43 on Sunday. Early in the morning on Saturday, we could see a little bit of snow mixed in with a few showers around the area. Showers throughout the afternoon as the temperatures warm, and then as they cool down close to 30 with any moisture left over come Saturday night. Also looking at a threat for a little bit of a rain-snow mix. At this point, no snow accumulation is expected. And then Sunday, 43 and mostly cloudy.
Everyone used to rely on phone books.
But in the age of smartphones and Google, most people just take them right from the driveway to the trash.
Well, it took us some time, but we found out why phone books are still delivered.
The most wanted cars, the new list showing the cars that thieves are stealing.
Hey Pittsburgh, the holidays are just around the corner. It's okay. We have great deals on great gifts, even for that impossible to shop for person. All you have to do is text WPXI to 65,000.
News from where you live.
Watch Channel 11 News at 5.
A new list is out, and it's one you don't want your car to be on.
The 10 most stolen cars. It was the Honda Civic. It was the most stolen car across the state last year. Our Samantha Manning is in Washington, D.C. with details on how drivers can keep their cars safe.
Almost 750,000 cars were stolen in the U.S. last year, and that's actually a 3% drop. Today, the National Insurance Crime Bureau released its annual Hot Wheels report. It looks at the top 10 most stolen cars in the country. The Honda Civic came in #1 nationwide, and it was the most commonly stolen in Pennsylvania, too, followed by a Honda Accord. The nonprofit group says drivers should take a common sense approach to protection against car theft. That includes locking your doors and windows. It also recommends using an alarm system and a device that stops someone from being able to hotwire your car, like a wireless ignition system. In Washington, Samantha Manning, Channel 11 News.
We told you about a burglary spree outside local gyms.
And now police are warning, be on the lookout for the felony lane gang. Now police say the criminals steal your belongings and then swipe your identity.
And they don't look dangerous, but the gas that was in these balloons could hurt you. How the man selling them made it all too easy for police to catch him.
And we are in for this chilly day today. We have that warm up ahead, and I want to show you the light up night forecast plus fog trackers we head through the week. Stay tuned.
You put on Channel 11 Morning News. There is a team that has been working all night to get you the news you need.
The news doesn't stop. We don't stop. We want to make sure you know everything you need to know to get prepared for your day.
We decide what is the most important thing that you need to know when you wake up.
Once a story goes on air, that's just the beginning. It's going to change throughout the morning. It always does.
That's why Channel 11 Morning News is here to get you prepared. We have the breaking news desk. We have Scott and Tricia looking out for you as far as weather and traffic when you walk out that door.
Johnson and Lisa Sylvester on Channel 11 News, 11 at 11.
Well, we're looking at the chance for patchy drizzle today.
Meteorologist Danielle Dozier has a look at fog tracker for us in Severe Weather Center 11. It does look a little misty out there.
It does, and if you were outside this morning, you probably had a little bit of wetness on your car, and that is most likely due to some of that drizzle that we were finding out there. And as we take a live look outside, you'll notice just how gloomy it looks. It's overcast, and we're going to continue with that chance for some patchy drizzle for the afternoon as we have a cold front that's going to be coming through. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of moisture with it, but don't be surprised if you have to use your windshield wipers intermittently here on and off throughout the day. The temperature is 40 degrees. Here is a look at fog tracker at 5:30. Not a whole lot, but you'll notice as we head into 9 p.m. a little bit of gray starting to show up, and especially overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning, there could be some spots with reduced visibility due to this patchy drizzle that we're forecasting not only for later on this evening, but also into your Wednesday morning. A closer look at your light up night forecast that is still to come in just a few minutes.
A strange case. Police say these balloons were used to sell a high right on the street. Take a look at them. Police say they were filled with nitrous oxide, which can get you high, but it can also hurt you. Channel 11's Renee Wallace learned the balloons weren't the only danger.
The Disco Biscuits played to a packed house at the Roxy Theater Friday night, but when the concert ended, police were outside waiting for this guy. His name is Victor Mendoza, and according to McKees Rocks Police, Mendoza and his crew of workers were outside selling balloons filled with nitrous oxide gas to anyone who had the cash. Today, the stretch of Chartiers Avenue outside the theater looked like a kid's birthday party had taken place. There were remnants of multicolored and white balloons in the grass, on the sidewalks, and in the street. Police said Mendoza was actually caught on tape hawking the gas-filled balloons by a woman at the concert. According to police, she recorded video of the suspects aggressively trying to sell balloons. The situation became downright dangerous at one point because people were getting a temporary high but not watching where they were walking. One witness said people inhaling nitrous oxide were walking into the street. Police said they tracked Mendoza to the back of a local shuttered store behind the theater where he had set up his illegal makeshift shop. Police caught Mendoza red-handed, they said, with a large duffel bag with a nitrous oxide tank and bags of balloons.
Nitrous oxide is also known as laughing gas. When you huff it, it gives you a rush of euphoria and makes you feel numb, and it can even make you feel like you're floating.
A man who led police on a chase through 3 counties is in custody. We first told you about this yesterday. Overnight, we confirmed Clerk Heath was caught in South Buffalo Township. Police say the chase started Sunday night on Route 28 in Fawn Township. Eventually, they say Heath took off on foot. He's facing charges including kidnapping and fleeing and eluding police.
Officials hope changes to a dangerous intersection in Westmoreland County will keep people safer. They asked PennDOT to do a traffic study in Washington Township after the death of Haley Montgomery in July. She tried to turn left from Route 66 onto Route 366 when she was hit. Officials say this is an ongoing problem. Earlier this month, PennDOT eliminated 1 lane of Route 66 in each direction. They also reduced the speed limit from 55 to 45.
A nationwide crime gang strikes the Pittsburgh area. Police say this woman, shown here in disguise, is part of what's been dubbed the Felony Lane Gang. Police say she and some others targeted local women, but she has links to Philadelphia and Florida. Channel 11's Kara Sapita has been tracking down the details on this story, and police tell her this is a sophisticated scheme.
A group of criminals are targeting gyms and daycares across our area and across the country, places where women typically go in the early morning hours. Look at these photos. Car windows smashed out, purses stolen last month after they hit the Burn Boot Camp in Bethel Park and the Orange Theory Fitness in Upper St. Clair. Police were able to identify one of the suspects, an Emily Helmer from Florida, wanted in Philadelphia by 3 different police departments in smash and grabs outside of gyms.
This group is known as the Felony Lane Gang, and this is what's known as the Felony Lane, one of the farthest lanes from the teller at the bank. This is where police say these women are impersonating you, the victim, using your stolen information to cash checks.
Police say the gang works in groups and often recruit women to impersonate a victim wearing disguises and wigs at the bank drive-thru. The gang is so widespread across the country, there is now a group of moms who have formed their own task force on Facebook to get the word out. They post photos of suspects smashing and grabbing from state to state. That's where we found Emily Helmer, wanted out of North Carolina for similar cases. And police in Philadelphia released a felony lane gang activity flyer, her photo on it as well. It matched surveillance video from recent drive-thru bank transactions where she was wearing a wig on her cell phone, and according to the criminal complaint, her actions consistent with members of the felony lane gang. Bethel Park police say Helmer couldn't help them identify any of her accomplices, claiming she only knows the men by their nicknames.
The best advice from the FBI: if you're going to the gym early in the morning, do not have any personal belongings like purses visible in your car.
CCAC has launched a $65 million campaign to help students prepare for their next stop. It's called Pioneering Pittsburgh's New Workforce, and it aims to increase access to programs that help students get jobs in high-demand fields.
When you come to CCAC and you get trained in these areas, you're virtually guaranteed to have a job and a family-sustaining wage job.
The program includes a new workforce development facility for training in careers like cybersecurity and data analytics.
People are spending more money at Pennsylvania's casinos, but not all local casinos are seeing a boost. According to the Gaming Control Board, October's revenues at Rivers Casino was over $32 million. That's up over 13% from the same time last year. But the Meadows brought in 16% less money than last October. Statewide casino revenue was up 11%.
Pennsylvania is the only state in the country where local police can't use radar guns to catch speeders. Instead, they have to use a stopwatch or technology called VASCAR that measures speed on a computer. But state police can use radar guns, and Channel 11's Aaron Martin has more on the push to get the technology in local police cruisers.
And 37.
This is Shaler Township Police Officer Dennis Gapsky demonstrating one-way officers enforce speed limits. He's using a stopwatch to determine how long it takes for a driver to get from one painted line to the other, which then calculates the speed. Police also use a device called NRAD. It's placed on each side of the road and transmits the speed to a nearby officer.
Our goal is to try to slow people down. 2156, that maroon SUV that just passed 47 in the 30.
Getting the equipment in place safely can sometimes be a 3- or 4-person job. Only state police can legally use radar in Pennsylvania.
Police use painted lines and a stopwatch to enforce speed, particularly on major roads like Mount Royal Boulevard here in Shaler. But when you get to a neighborhood where there isn't a long stretch of road, it can cause problems. And that's where the majority of complaints are coming about speed to police.
This year, there have been 56 speed complaints in Shaler Township, with the majority coming on 25-mile-per-hour roads.
We can't enforce the complaint if we can't paint lines or set this device up.
The National Motorists Association is lobbying against the change to the law, believing it will lead to a money grab. It's a concern shared by driver Dennis Newman.
It all depends on if it's 10 mile an hour over, 5 mile an hour before they start penalizing you, you know. Yeah. And you know they're really going to abuse it. That's what probably my main concern is.
The Senate already passed the bill almost unanimously. The House has this week and all of this year to get the legislation, I should say, to Governor Wolf's desk before the bill expires.
Teaching teachers, the new program giving them the tools needed to stop a school shooter.
I'm on meth.
I'm on meth.
So am I.
And a governor's bizarre anti-drug campaign is sending a mixed message. Why people are making fun of it.
Meteorologist Stephen Cropper tracking the weather in your neighborhood.
The governor of South Dakota taking some heat for her anti-drug campaign.
I'm on meth. I'm on meth.
So am I. Governor Kristi Nem says she hopes it grabs your attention. She says it shows meth is not just a big city problem and that they need everyone to fight the epidemic. But many on social media are making fun of the campaign. The governor says good. The point is to raise awareness, and it is.
Just days after another school shooting, we're once again talking about the importance of security in our schools. NBC News went to a sheriff's training center in Utah where instructors walk teachers through different scenarios.
Can I shoot this?
Yeah. One more. Put it in the head. Good. The goal of this training exercise is to teach teachers how to stop an active shooter. Some were struggling with the weight of the situation.
If there was a student that brought a gun to school and a student that you possibly knew, would you be able to stop him?
That's a really loaded question. It would be tough. It would be heartbreaking. But just think of how it would alter life if you didn't do something.
This course also covers things like how to treat a gunshot wound, de-escalating a situation, and self-defense. At least 9 states allow teachers to have guns in their classroom as long as they're secured and concealed. Pennsylvania is not one of them.
Most people get phone books and they just throw them right in the trash, so why are they even still made? Took some time, but we did get the answers. What you can do to stop getting one.
And I updated the storm tracker maps for the rain that's coming in later on this week. I'll show you that when we come back.
You're streaming WPXI Now, your source for breaking news, weather, and original local shows. Murder, mystery, and the missing. Justice Rules profiles real-life crime stories. Tuesdays at 9 p.m. right here on WPXI.
Covering more news in Westmoreland County.
This is Channel 11 News 11 at 11. Accurate details, experienced coverage, trusted weather source.
I'm tracking a strong storm moving into Greensburg.
All in the first 11 minutes of our newscast. Count on Channel 11 News 11 at 11 tonight.
When our viewers come to us with a question, we go in search of answers. So when we got asked, why do we still get phone books in the age of smartphones and Google? Channel 11's Catherine Amenta did some digging about where they come from and why.
So this is called a phone book. Have you ever heard of a phone book before? You've never seen this before.
Channel 11 viewers sent us these videos of their tweens and teens trying to navigate the lost art of the Yellow Pages.
Look up the telephone number for WPXI.
What the heck? Do I look under news?
And yet, these still show up at thousands of Western PA homes every year.
It was out front. It was just laying in our driveway. Unsolicited, didn't ask for it.
Kenny Morgan is 29 and living in Zelienople with his wife and 2 sons, and they can't figure out why it came. It's a common question in 2019, so I Skyped with one of the country's largest phone book publishers, Thrive. Senior marketing manager Grisel Sanchez told me not every home gets phone books like in years past. Instead, it's now based on 2 main factors. One, if you ever found a business in the Yellow Pages, that business may have you on a list. Or 2, key demographics, like people 55 and older, or maybe publishers think your home or neighborhood may have a need for renovations.
On a street, maybe 5 homes out of the 10 might get the directory is correct, because we're going to...
So now we know the why, but what about the how? How do these show up at your home? Well, Sanchez told me they hire local contractors at certain times of year in every state to make these deliveries.
And Sanchez says, remember, in times of natural disasters like hurricanes or floods, a phone book may be all you have.
The Wi-Fi's not working. I can't look up the number to the roofer to help repair my roof. That's when our books really get used a lot.
As for the future, Sanchez admits there will come a time when phone books are obsolete. But she says, don't count out Kenny's son's generation just yet.
And when your parents were your age, we had to look up people's phone numbers on here. Now they're all on here.
That's funny.
Oh, that is funny. Also, you can opt out of getting phone books just by calling the number on the front page.
Now, the city of Pittsburgh is getting some big help to help pay for curbside recycling. Officials say the recycling partnership offered the city a $500,000 grant to match funding in the city's budget. The money will be used to buy recycling containers citywide.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Cloudy day today, 42 for the afternoon high temperature. So if you are out and about, maybe you're doing a little early holiday decorating and you need to run some errands, you'll need that jacket on for sure. Winds will stay light, so we won't have much of a wind chill factor out there today. Those winds 3 to 5 miles per hour. Also, you can notice the patchy drizzle there in the forecast. I think especially once again as we head into this evening and overnight tonight, we have a cold front coming in with very limited moisture. So we can't entirely rule out that drizzle for you, and that may limit your visibility when you head out the door Wednesday morning. 34 degrees for the overnight low, so we're not quite worried about patchy freezing drizzle, but something definitely that will limit visibility and maybe get your windshield wipers going a time or two. Low temperatures tonight, about 33 in Butler, 34 in Pittsburgh, mid-30s down south in Uniontown and out in Greensburg. So you'll need the heaters on in the car when you head out the door tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, I don't know about you, but I know I saw some big piles of leaves in my neighborhood, so I know people are still raking them, and if you want to do that tomorrow, temperatures will be in the upper 30s at 9 o'clock, 45 degrees at 1 o'clock, and then as the sun sets, yes, right around 5 o'clock, 43 degrees for that temperature. So we're not rising the temperatures a whole lot tomorrow because we'll have a mostly cloudy sky and, of course, below average. Average now is about 49. Here's a look at the temperatures for the rest of the area tomorrow. 43 up in Beaver, 45 here, 45 down south in Washington and in Morgantown. If you were hoping for a warm-up, we've got great news for you. We've got a high pressure that's going to be down to the south as we head into Thursday. And around high pressure in the atmosphere, you get a clockwise wind. And that clockwise wind will lead to wind coming in out of the southwest for us here across western Pennsylvania as we head into Thursday. And a southwest wind is a warming wind. So we're looking at temperatures going up into the mid-50s. Meanwhile, Storm Tracker, as we head into 5 o'clock in the afternoon, will show a couple of spotty showers around and will carry that chance for a little bit of wet weather, albeit spotty in nature, through your Thursday evening and Thursday night. It'll be as we head into early Friday morning where I think more widespread wet weather will move in, and we're crossing our fingers that that wet weather becomes more spotty as we head into Friday night. That's the way it looks right now. Here's our light up night
overnight forecast for a couple of days out, but still you want to check back. 6 o'clock temperature at 45, 40 at 8 o'clock, 38 degrees at 10, so you'll need a coat, and I would have a poncho with you just in case. And of course, we will keep you updated on how things unfold. You can also stay updated by downloading our Severe Weather Team 11 app. It is free, and we update the hourly forecast, the video forecast, the radar, everything. It's all on there. 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view. It'll turn a little bit breezy as well Thursday into Friday. Friday showers around, especially in the morning. Temperatures will fall on Friday, and then we'll go with 41 on Saturday. Could have a little bit of rain mixing with snow early Saturday, and then again Saturday night. Stay tuned.
If you shop online, listen up. There's a common step most of us take that's putting our wallets and privacy at risk. Consumer advisor Clark Howard has a safer alternative.
When you shop online, think about how often a retailer tries to get you to store your credit card in their system. Why do they do that? Because then you're more likely to make impulse purchases where it's already stored there. One click, you've purchased, right? Wrong. That's bad for your wallet and also bad for your security. Because if that retailer gets hacked, what does a criminal have? They have your name, they have your address, they have your phone number, and they have all your credit card information where they can go to town shopping as if they're you. What's a better idea? Well, now many credit card companies offer one-time use card numbers when you're shopping online. Check to see if any of the cards you have offer this. It's the most secure way for you to purchase online, where you enter that one-time use number, because even if a criminal hacks, they got something that's worthless for them. I'm Clark Howard.
With the holidays fast approaching, there's a frenzy of activity around town,
including preparing for Light Up Night Friday night, the safety measures that will be in place for this year's celebration.
Hey Pittsburgh, I'm Lisa Robertson, and I'm going to be sharing the best gifts for the holidays right here on WPXI. You will not want to miss it. So just text WPXI to 65,000 right now.
Day forecast now on your screen all the time on Channel 11 News.
Pittsburgh may be getting a new indoor ice rink. The city is getting $500,000 in state money to rebuild the road outside of the old Hunt Armory in Shadyside. The city, a local developer, and the Penguins hope to turn the building into an ice rink. We are just days away from Pittsburgh's Light Up Nights.
Yes, on Friday night, vendor booths are being assembled all over downtown Pittsburgh. With recent incidents of violence downtown, the public safety director tells us that there will be a significant police presence. The forecast, which does include a chance of showers, is not expected to keep people away.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to checking it out because I've talked to people who've been down here, and it's something special to see.
Events will be going on throughout the day. The fireworks show goes at 7 p.m. and you can find a full list of the events on our website at WPXI.com. A 30-foot Christmas tree adorned with 3,000 Swarovski crystals will bring some sparkle to Copenhagen for the Christmas season. The sparkling Christmas tree with crystals worth about $146,000 stands in front of a hotel. It took 3 decorators 10 days to decorate that tree. Boy, amazing. That's pretty.
Yep.
That's all for Channel 11 News at noon. Our next newscast is tonight at 5.
Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Enjoy it.
Watch Channel 11 News at 6.
Followed by NBC Nightly News at